Hi Libras, this is Stars Forever Tarot, and I'm here to do a reading about what our soul needs to know right now. Especially, this is in regards to the Scorpio lunar eclipse that we just experienced on May 15th and 16th. Eclipses are about abrupt sudden change, and then also because it's in the sign of Scorpio, it's very significant to where, you know, if you're not familiar, the sign of Scorpio is about it's a sign of death and rebirth, you know, the phoenix rising from the ashes. And I feel like the overall theme for everyone about, you know, I would say what's associated with this lunation that we just experienced, it's emphasizing a lot about relationships, not just romantic. I mean, relationships in general with, could be your children, could be your parents, could be your siblings, could be your neighbors, it could be your friends. And of course, it could be your significant other, right? Or others. I don't promote. No judgment, okay? Whatever you tickles your pickles. Some people are monogamous. Some people are polyamorous. It's just, I'm saying, and what I'm trying to say is, with this Scorpio lunar eclipse that we just went through, I think it's making everyone really look at the people that are in our lives. And, you know, sometimes we take people in our lives for granted. And then, you know, when you give to the wrong people, and then you realize the right people you should have been given to the whole time. It's whatever needs to fall away, especially, you know, after this eclipse, needs to go. Okay, if the relationships or the friendships or even business partnerships, if they're not working out, Libras, you either can help usher it out or it's going to be forced out. And it's usually, if it has to be forced out, it's never really pleasant, or, you know, it's a very uncomfortable situation, and sometimes you're not ready for it, right? And I feel like Libras, they can get kind of bent out of shape when it comes to things like that. So just know that whatever leaves your life after this, or if it hasn't already, it was meant to go. It wasn't doing you any service anymore, you know. So with that being said, I mean, in general, guys, like, anything that's gonna hinder you from being your very best self, it shouldn't be there, whether it's people, places, or things. So with this reading that I'm doing for Libra today, we're gonna be picking 3 cards from the Soul Journey lesson cards, and then I'm gonna follow it up with tarot to clarify each card, and then we'll pull some cards from the Moonology deck, and I'll end the reading with one more oracle card of my choice. So again, Libras, thank you for being here. I just want to say thank you so much for being here and taking the time out of your day to watch my video. I hope to really grow and expand on this video and be here to, you know, enlighten and encourage others. And I hope you guys are here for my journey also. So thank you so much. Let's get started. How is all my Libras doing? I hope you guys are doing well. A lot of people are, I don't know, half the people are doing like, eclipses, what's new, right? Libra, you guys kind of have the attitude like, whatever's, ain't nothing new, right? But just want to see what the Libra soul needs to know right now, because, you know, no one's perfect, and we should always aspire to grow as an individual no matter what, right? Okay, 3 cards for Libra, please. 3 cards. First card, I was worried. Yes, Libras, you guys can be very neurotic. Very neurotic and get caught up in your head because you're worrying too much about things. And, you know, worrying doesn't change. I mean, like it says, I am learning that worry doesn't change an outcome, and it really doesn't. If you worry or you want, oh my gosh, I was just talking about relationships, right? And I told you, the cards don't lie, guys. The cards don't lie. And Libra, if you're not familiar with your own sign, I mean, you are the card of balance. You know, you are ruled by Venus. That is Aphrodite. And I mean, what's not better than to have a balanced receptacle, a balanced receptive relationship in your life, right? That's what I'm saying. Like, there's no room for negative people in anyone's life. And whether it's a relationship with your parent, I mean, your family, you guys know, family is the worst. Family is the worst. But family is what you make of it, right? You always can make your own family. You always can make your own little village, your own little circle, you know? I mean, people do it all the time. I'm not talking about those cults now. I mean, they do though, right? Those freaking, you know, those freaky spiritual cults, and then they end up doing some fuck shit. But I mean, they literally build communities. Like, just saying. Let me verify some tarot with this, okay? But you know what, Libra, your middle card is humor, and I really like that for you. I mean, who else got this? I think Leo. But it's one of those, like, to be able to laugh at someone and share laughter, like, that, to me, that's not, there's nothing better, okay? Like, yeah, you can go, and you can, I absolutely believe in enjoying yourself. Like, there's nothing wrong with being alone and doing things with yourself and going on and having fun with yourself. But I mean, being able to share your laughter with somebody, it's the best thing ever. Especially if it's like strangers you just met and you don't really know them, and then you end up all of a sudden, because you're laughing about something together and laughing at the same thing, you end up being good friends, right? So let me clarify some cards, please. Oh, okay. We're gonna take this because this is your card. We're gonna take the Queen of Wands, and then that was a lot. Ooh, Libra. Okay. So with the worry card, again, I am learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. And your tarot for that is the Queen of Wands. In this particular deck, which is from Lit's husband, this is Artemis, and she is one of my patron goddesses that I work closely with. I consider myself a daughter of Artemis. And this is her depicted in the Queen of Wands. And with the worry card, what is telling, okay, if you're not familiar with the Queen of Wands, like, this is the bad bitch. No, seriously, she's so attractive. She got it going on, like the Queen of Wands, for real. And she has that passion inside, and usually she, what would I say, this is the attraction, magnet right here. And then when I'm getting off of that worry card, I feel like, oh, well, you know what I'm getting? I'm getting a confidence issue, to be honest. What I'm feeling from these cards, it's like, okay, you see her, right? She's actually looking at Orion. She's looking up. There's a really tragic story between Artemis and Orion, and there's a reason. It's so tragic. If you guys have time, look it up. But I feel like, what would I say? If this has to do with a relationship, I feel like, look, we can't control everything, you know, and okay, look at her. Okay, just look at her for a second. she looks pretty worried too, right? She looks worried. She looks kind of sad. She looks like she's reflecting, and what you don't know is she's staring up at Orion. Okay, I'm just gonna talk about Artemis for a little bit. This picture right here with the Queen of Wands, I mean, she's obviously very beautiful, right? And what happened was her brother tricked her, and she got kind of prideful. So anyway, she didn't know what she was shooting. She thought she was shooting like a creature or something else in the ocean. She didn't realize she shot the love of her life. She admired him from afar, and she really was in love with him. And she ended up, Greek, they're all about tragedy, right? So she ends up killing him on accident because of her freaking brother. And, of course, she was so heartbroken. And what she does is she puts him up in the sky. And that's why we have, when you look up in the constellation Orion, like she put him up there. So she can forever remember him, right? And then with the worry card, it's telling me, Libra, like, if you're worried about past mistakes, if you're worried about what happened in the past, it's not going to serve you any good anymore. Yes, learn from the past, but you need to move on. That's all you can do, is learn from your mistakes, learn from past situations, even if it wasn't you that made a mistake. Now you know, maybe you don't want to deal with those type of people anymore, right? You don't want to associate yourself with people that are not gonna put you where you need to be, that are not gonna be supportive, that are not gonna be understanding or loving or kind to you. And oh my dear Artemis, I feel like Libra, you has been carrying something very heavy for a while. And with this Scorpio lunar eclipse, it's time to let go. You gotta let go. You gotta stop worrying, like, oh, but this. Look, there's 1,000 what ifs in this world, like, but it hasn't yet to pass. So there's no point of worrying about it, okay, Libra? And right here, humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. Stop worrying. Share a laugh with somebody, and look, this is you. You showed up in your reading, Libra, the Justice card. Okay? You gotta balance that life out. You can't just dwell and stay and worry about things that gone wrong or the injustice that's been done to you, because justice and karma will always be served, nobody can escape karma. And while justice is being served, or the universe always works itself out and always brings in balance. In the meantime, enjoy it, laugh about it. I'm moving this around because I see that glare. Sorry guys, but this is the best remedy to anything. Humor and just being positive, and okay, today was a bad day, tomorrow we're gonna make it a good day, right? And then, like I was telling you, right, this lunation, the emphasis on relationships and people who we surround ourselves with, is followed by the world card. So not many people are aware, but we are stepping into a new life cycle. We just ended about a 12-13 year life cycle. We also went through about a 20 years of karma cycle, and it's all about, this time around, we're only going to surround ourselves with people that are good for us, okay? Period. We got no time for drama. We got no time for other people's BS. It just, when drama, just anything negative in general, it's just gonna drain your energy, and that's what makes you sick. A lot of people don't know that. It's not just stress. Like, yeah, stress, but where does stress come from? And then usually it comes from emotional instability, and whether people want to feel their feelings, right? A lot of people are opposed to that in this society. You know, it's just something that we were taught, or, you know, childhood conditions that we were brought up with. But that's not good, you know. Like, if your heart is not good, your body's not good, everything around you is not going to be good. Like, you need to be emotionally safe and feel good about yourself. And also, you know, the universe is telling me to let you know, like, you need to just have trust. Like, Libras, you guys are usually easy breezy people. Like, I had some bad things with Libras. I had some really good things with Libras. But, I mean, the experience I had with Libras, I mean, usually you guys are pretty easygoing people. You know, you just go about your day, do your thing to the best of your ability, kind of thing. So worrying, it's never gonna serve you, ever. Okay, yes, worry about practical things in life, but worrying about things that have not even yet to come, or it's probably not gonna happen. Stop it already, okay, Libra? Stop being neurotic. Get out of that head. Okay, let's move on to the Moonology cards. I want to pull 3. And I want to say thank you again. Thank you for being here and watching this video. I hope you guys enjoy it. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I just really hope this channel grows. I really enjoy being able to share this with everyone. Share my gifts with everyone. I think, is this 2 cards or 1? Oh, I'm tripping. Okay. Wow, Libra, you guys showing off in this reading. You guys came up twice. Look, see, stop that worrying. Full moon in Libra, a win-win outcome is forecast. Worrying about nothing, Libra. See, I knew there were 2 cards. But you know what? It's okay. Well, you're special. You got 4 cards. Excuse me, Libra. You got 4 cards. Emotions are running high. Super moon. You know what? We just went through a super blood. I didn't even mention that too. Like, if you guys don't know, we went through a super blood Scorpio lunar eclipse. So, yeah. Emotions running high. Then that overthinking sets in. No. We need to really deal with your emotions, okay? You need to sit and deal with it. But like I'm saying, that's where that worrying is stemming from. And it's be worried about your win-win your win-win outcome. Like, don't worry, okay, Libras? You guys are worry words, though, I gotta say. You guys act like everything's cool, but inside it's really not cool. Half the time, right? And I think it's just because, like, Libras are air signs, so you guys are not emotionally upfront. It's not that you guys don't have emotions. It's just you guys process it a different compared to like an earth sign or a water sign, and it's kind of like it hits you after. So then, because it hits you after, all that emotion kind of built up. You know what I'm saying? So I know how you guys are, and it's gonna be okay. Just gotta get out of your head. And then it says you and your loved ones are safe. So if you're worried about like your family, your friends, or somebody significant in your life, don't worry. This is a reminder. Okay, you and your loved ones are always safe. And then the last card is a time for healing. Wow, you guys, look, a lot of couple other signs pulled the same card, and it's absolutely, yes, it is a time for healing. Like, because, you know, I want to say this Scorpio lunar eclipse that we just went through is kind of like the Tower card, right? Everything that we was trying to hold on to, and everything that, you know, should have left a while ago, this is like the last final sweep of the broom. And yes, we don't realize that we are being given the opportunity to start anew and heal from the past, because like I said, we are stepping into a new, you know, 12, 13-year life cycle. And this if you can't heal, you can't move forward. And we all need to move forward right now in this time, okay? Okay, Libra. Let me pull, I feel like the Moonology deck. I mean, not Moonology, Moon Magic Oracle cards. I'm going to pull one final card for you. One final message, okay? Thank you again. Thank you again if you're still watching this video. Oh. You know, Libras, I feel like, okay, well, I'm only supposed to pull one. I got two. And, you know, just like earlier, I put 3, but you got 4. So I feel like, Libra, if you guys have been going through a really tough time, this is in maybe you guys have been in a situation maybe where you've always been giving a little bit more than getting back. I feel like this is the time. Take the time to heal, assess your emotions, right? Move forward, stop living in guilt, fear or shame, because the wheel has turned. Okay, the wheel of fortune is turning, and it's turning in your favor. And now this is the season for you to heal and receive, okay? And if you don't, a lot of people don't realize, if you don't heal yourself, you're not going to be receptive to gifts and blessings, because you're so on the defense, and you're like, it's something you want, but you're kind of like, what? How did it get? You know, you start being critical about how you even get things, and it just doesn't make sense, you know? So, yes, I really feel like, Libra, you're probably one of the luckiest zodiac signs this year, I feel like. So, let's check out this card. And it says, I flow towards my goals, and I'm strongly protected as I go. I flow towards my goal. I am strongly protected as I go. Yes, it's time. It's your time, Libra. I'm telling you. It's everybody's time. Everybody has the chance to make things better. And this one says, every day I focus on what is important. Every day I focus on what is important. You know what's so trippy, guys? So you see this archer, right? So remember earlier I was talking about Artemis, the Queen of Wands, and she's an archer. Okay, and I feel like, hey, if you guys believe in that, how I say, deities, if you guys believe, you know, I would, you Libras out there, I don't know, I feel like Artemis is, she's present in this reading with you guys. And not only that, she's my patron goddess. I feel like a lot of you guys should call on her. I think she's making herself known to let you Libras know that if you're experiencing some heartache, or, you know, like, just look up Artemis, look up what type of goddess she is. She might be actually very beneficial to you right now. I'm stoked for you Libras. Honestly, like, she showed up, and I think maybe like how I was telling you the story, you can go look that up. Just look up at her, like, what she's a goddess, like, what kind of gifts and skills she has that you can ask of her to help you with. And I that's cool. Artemis, thank you for being here. And Libras, thank you again for you guys being here. This is your guys' reading, and I want to say thank you again, especially if you like, shared, and subscribe. And I hope to see you again in the near future, in a future reading. Okay? Thank you so much. Take care, guys.